Hello, my beautiful lions, my beautiful Leos. This is your general tarot and oracle forecast for the week of June the 22nd to the 28th. This is your download message and your theme for this week. Have faith. Don't give up. All right, there may be some challenges that you're going to have to face this week. And let's see what you need to see, know, and expect as you navigate through any of these this week. Do you need to see, know, and expect with the tarot messages? Okay. Once more, they say. All right. Coming in the first row, you have been given the Queen of Wands. You've got the Seven of Swords and the Five of Wands. You have the Judgment. You have the Five of Cups. And you have the Ten of Swords. Page of Wands. Hermit. Queen of Swords. Page of Swords. Four of Cups. Eight of Wands. Ooh, finally, Six of Wands. The Moon and the Seven of Wands. Okay, so there's definitely struggle this week, but let's see what we've got here for you. What's going on and how can you deal with this? The main thing here is that you have faith. Don't give up. Don't roll over. Don't throw your hands over your head in despair. There's always a reason that these things happen, and they often give us lessons that we need to learn in the process, tough as they are. So have faith. Lean into your spirit guides. Lean into your angels. Lean into the powers that you believe in. Do your mat work. Do your meditation work. Maybe you want to sit down and do more yoga and meditation at the same, at the same time, to bring in that beautiful white light and energy to surround you with protection and guide you through these trying times and challenges that some of you could be having to deal with. Now, coming in with that, this is your life and career. You've been given the card Locked. It says work you want may not be in reach, not in reach now. You can take a temporary position while waiting for an opening. Your new place offers job security. So you might be out of work right now. And you may just take on some sort of passive income, some temporary job on the side to generate income coming in. This will not be your permanent job. Okay, there will be a better one coming in, and it will give you more security when you get it. So it's just going to be a matter of time and working through it with this new position with this temporary position for some of you. Now you've got the Five of Wands, you've got the Seven of Swords, and you've got the Queen of Wands. So the Seven of Swords is that card of deception. Somebody could be trying to coerce or sweet talk you or charm you into doing something. But there's somebody around, lurking around in your energy field that could be spying on you, that could be jealous of you. They're only out for their own selfish agenda, okay? They may come on nicey nice or as your best friend, but remember, not everybody at work is our best friend. Be mindful of what you tell anybody in intimate conversations, things that are private to you only. You'll see through it. They'll get caught at the end of the day, and they'll be on their way swiftly. The Five of Wands comes in, and this is a card of competition. You may be feeling that the job you have is expecting you to be in constant competition. And competition can be good and healthy, but it can also be stressful. Don't allow yourself to be backed up against the wall, and pick and choose your battles wisely this week. Don't get involved in everybody else's drama. The Queen of Wands comes in and says, stay strong. She is the strongest, most confident queen in the entire deck. She's been through the fire. She's walked out the other side. She's stronger for it, and it's created fearlessness in her. Be strong. Don't let these people that talk you out of your dreams. If you have goals and dreams that you want to go towards, don't allow the doubters to step in. It's none of their business, number one. And number two, this is your personal journey. Stand up. Be strong and keep moving forward. I always say this queen, she flips a bird at all those doubters, and she turns and looks them in the eye and says, watch me. She is confident. Stand in your confidence. Don't get discouraged. Coming in with your next card, which is your focus part of the reading, you got career and money card here. You do have the skull, and the skull refers to a rough patch. You might be in the process of having to borrow money temporarily. You might be feeling a little bit low on cash. Your career could involve hospice work. You could be a healer of some sort. There's no work right now, it says, and you may be reinventing yourself. So these two cards do correlate, and this is where this card Have Faith has come in. So stepping up and realizing this will pass, this too shall pass. I think some of you will be borrowing money. There won't be a problem with that to get you through. You may be seeking the help of someone who can guide you and smooth you through this process. Your job might involve working in a hospice for people and you being some type of healer. Maybe you're an energy healer like me. Maybe you're a Reiki healer. You're going to really utilize those parts of your life right now, that you could be reinventing yourself and saying, well, I have this time off now. I'm not working as much as I should and want to. Opening up your own website's very easy to do, and getting out there and utilizing those gifts that you have, perhaps of healing modalities. That'll generate beautiful energy within you, healing within you, and even an income. Now, coming in with that, you have the Ten of Swords, you have the Five of Cups, and you have the Judgment card. You definitely have made your mind up, some of you, to move on. Okay, this is a card of getting a second chance. It's almost like you can't believe your luck. It's like you're saying, thank you, thank you, thank you. Something comes up that gives you a second chance to move forward and move on. It could have to do with a relationship where you are geographically located and maybe your work. You're only going to take those with you who truly love and support you and want to and be on this next leg of the journey with you. Often we fall prey when we get the Five of Cups to reminiscing about the how comes, the what ifs, and the disappointments in the past, crying over spilt milk. History's done. It's over. It's done and done. We can't change it. We can only move on and learn from the lesson. He's not looking behind him to realize he's got a good future ahead of him. He's only thinking about the loss that he's experienced. Please, what we think, we attract, we become. All you need to do is turn around and realize there's a new beginning there for you. It's over. Those hard times are over. The Ten of Swords is indicative of that. It says you felt as though you were betrayed, held down, stabbed in the back, all those energies. But guess what? You're over it. Tens are completion. You're back on your feet and back in the game. Beautiful. Okay, coming in the center position, help, hurdle, or your challenge. You've been given the card, the Bridge. Now, we know bridges are a connection to places, people, or points in time. And it can span the spaces that separate you, okay? It can be the shorter distance that can bring you together, right? Going across a bridge. Overcoming obstacles now. Nothing's going to be in your way. It opens up new opportunities when you get this card. It offers a solution to a problem by helping to bridge a gap, all right? But another thing you need to think about is don't burn your bridges, as there will be no going back. So be mindful of that. It can also mean reconciliation and connections or building bridges between people. It suggests a quick resolution or a contractual issue. So there's something that you're going to be able to access to cross this bridge in a situation, okay, theoretically in a situation to bridge that gap, bring you closer to what it is you want. The Queen of Swords comes in, the Hermit comes in, and the Page of Wands. There's going to be an offer. The Page of Wands is their messengers, and this particular one is the one that says you're going to want to take action. Often this has to do with a message coming in that could be career related. Maybe you're wanting to try something new, and some of you may be thinking about wanting to even try something new that involves writing. But it's something that is going to get your creative and your curiosity juices flowing. It's like you can't think of anything else when you get this message, and you need to take action. So you know what? Don't delay a single day when this offer comes in. Go for it. The Hermit comes in and says you've done a lot of contemplating, reminiscing, and thinking, and doing some self-reevaluation. This card says that you may have sought out, or you may seek out people who are where you want to be, people you look up to as mentors, people who can guide you, been there, done it, have the mettle to prove it, that can guide you through a process here and teach you something that you need to know. You will see the light. You'll be able to have that path opened up to you from this help, and you'll also be able to go out there and utilize those gifts that you've been given to help other people. The Queen of Swords, yes, you're washing your hands of a situation, cleaning house, getting rid of things that no longer serve you, and that can be in the literal aspect and meaning. Maybe you're cleaning out closets, your garage, your storage unit, and wanting to start fresh. Maybe you're cleaning your office for a new job or a new position or something. But you also are walking away from situations, people, unfulfilling, toxic relationships, or unfulfilling jobs. She's not sure where she's going, but she's cool, calm, and collected because she knows she's making the right decision to leave behind what isn't working. And I think some of you are going to be doing that as well. Coming in with your messages from Spirit and your guides, you have been given storm brewing, chaos, tread carefully, and be prepared. So there could be something happening here where you might be drawn into some sort of a confrontation that you might have to handle. There are turbulent times ahead. At this time, lay low, batten down the hatches, and watch what you say and what you do. This is a time to be cautious and prepared. It is not a time to take risks. So be careful. With careful preparation, you can avoid chaos and fallout. So be mindful of what you say and what you do at this time in the company of other people. Try to avoid other people's drama. They often want to drag us and suck us into their chaos because it validates their behavior. It's not for you to judge or you to challenge or you to get involved in. You've got the Eight of Wands, you've got the Four of Cups, and you've got the Page of Swords. So again, you have another page. You have another messenger coming in. This is where the action has happened with the Page of Wands, and now you're actually involved in it. And you could be reviewing documents right now, and you're listening to all points of view. This is honest and constructive feedback that you may be receiving at this time. There's so much to learn, and expect great excitement to come with this new topic, this new project you're working on, or maybe even this new job or business you could be getting involved in. There could be information coming in through the television, the web, and social media, making it difficult to take it all in. Something's happening around you that you're really, really aware of. And the data may be filling up your head right now, but if you forget to speak from the heart, it may offend others. Be mindful. This page can come in and be abrupt and blunt and often delivers a message in that manner. Don't attack the messenger, just take the message. But it is of importance and it could cause a bit of a delay to your plans right now. The Four of Cups comes in and says you can't see the forest for the trees. This is a card of sitting in a position and only thinking about what the opportunity that you think you're missing out on or have. The universe is reaching out. Look, they're saying, don't feel that way. Lift your chin, look forward, look at things from a wider, broader perspective. Be open to new decisions and choices and offers and options that you might not have considered that actually could be a blessing in disguise. Don't sit there and just think of your woebegones and the losses that you feel. You may feel you're missing out on an opportunity, but you're not seeing it clearly. The Eight of Wands is going to pick up momentum. If things have been quiet and stuck and you've been in this sort of low energy, you're going to see that things will start to pick up. You're going to have to tie up your bootstrings and hit the ground running. There's many different jobs. You're going to have to be very mindful of your time. And also you're going to have to be, this is a card of getting things done ASAP. This is a card that says get ready to get busy. Things are going to pick up now. Momentum's going to pick up. These are also flying wands. This could be a flight that you're booking to go somewhere all of a sudden. And also the wands of Cupid. Love could be coming your way. Now, coming in at the end, which is your angel card number, but also your future energy, you've got 2121, and that's 24, and that is a 6. 6 is the card of the lovers in the major arcana, which means you could be making emotional decisions and choices on a heart level. But if you see 2121, it says success and wealth, balance, finances, cycles. What goes around comes around. Your current circumstances are ending, so you might take advantage of better ones. If you are experiencing a significant change or conclusion, viewing your life as a series of cycles or chapters may be helpful. How can you make room for something new to emerge? This whole reading has been about that change, and a lot of it has to do with your job and possibly your career, your business. Coming in with that, you have the Seven of Wands, the Moon, and you have the Six of Wands, ending on a high note. I'm glad to see that. The Seven of Wands says you're standing up for yourself, you're defending yourself, and you are going to look, you're able now to look any challenges in the face, in the eye. And standing your ground and being strong in adversity and never giving up. But it also is a card that says, saying no when you should, right? No is a full sentence. I mean, I always say you can say no and they can be mad till they're glad, right? Having the courage of your personal convictions and knowing you're right. This is setting you up for great character. You're going to know in your heart that this is one of those times. You know, if it is a battle that simply isn't worth fighting, don't do it. Okay, don't let your fears get between you and doing what you know is right. Okay, so also now is the time to take it back. Say yes to other people's requests when it feels only right. Say no when your heart tells you that they're asking too much of you. Remember, balance. Set up your boundaries. The moon comes in, and that's a card of often getting up in your head and creating an illusion that something isn't right. But it shows a dog and a wolf for a reason. The wolf goes on his instincts, his gut feelings. He's learned from the past mistakes he's made not to do them again. He trusts that little inner voice of reason and his intuition and gut feeling. He never goes wrong after the lesson he's learned. The dog has all the data. The dog has been taught things, and you've been given information and data in your personal database to utilize. Reach in for those tools of information to guide you, but you may have to keep your eyes open and go in behind the veil and find out secrets and information that will give you the relief you need so you're not creating an illusion and worry. Great one to end up on a high note, the Six of Wands, victory after hard work and struggle. So all of these issues that you're dealing with will come to an end. You may even be getting that attaboy, attagirl pat on the back of congratulations for pulling off something and succeeding at it. This is a card of receiving an award, a diploma, public recognition, and realizing that victory is now yours. Beautiful. Well, my beautiful Leos, have faith. And always know that I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic, healthy, happy, prosperous, and successful week. And I always stand in this circle of love and energy for you. Take care, and I'll see you soon.